So last time we were putting a text box over here. So go to the insert, go to the text box and just put a text box. Again in text you have to follow one rule, that your text should be always Times New Roman and font size anything greater than 24. I preferably keep 32, and this is text. Now depending upon what suits best in a slide or looks best, you have to select, like here, center align, left align, right justified, or the left align. This is how you put the text in it. Not more than 2 lines in a slide. Whatever you have to put, you have to say in words. Now each figure should be labeled. Now for labeling, you should go to the insert, go to the shapes, go to the arrow, put arrow only vertical or horizontal. You're not allowed to put. So sometimes when you draw it with mouse, it looks like this. So for that, if it is a vertical arrow, you have to make this thing whatever is the length and put this at 0. And if it is a horizontal arrow, you put this thing at 0. So in the size, you can just increase or decrease the size of your arrow. Go to the shape outline, select a black color arrow, preferably always, and weight of 3 points. And then you can go to the, you don't want arrow pointing away from the object, so go to the rotate and do flip vertical or horizontal, whatever is you wanted. Never try to do anything with your mouse to the arrows, it makes them ugly. Now I want some text with this arrow, so again go to the insert. Now this time you don't have to put the entire text box, just put a text box around your arrow and whatever cell you can see here. Again Times New Roman 32. So throughout your presentation, because it is made by you, the font size should not change, font type should not change, formatting should not become bold, italic, in between. Everything should be constant. Now you can clearly make this frequency is different, that means it has been referred from somewhere else. Okay, so one way of doing it is, either if you want to claim this diagram as yours, you have to double click, go to the crop menu, just crop this non-standard wordings and put your displacement over here. Or you want to claim, if you want to claim this diagram as your diagram. If you don't want to claim this diagram, so this is how this picture is now looking, it's very clear now. Then you can put your own text, but still you can make out with the color that this is not your own diagram. So best way is to not to claim something which is not yours, but to give them a reference. Now reference how to give. So this is a paper from which I have taken a diagram. So go to the Google Scholar. Now on Google Scholar, whatever is your paper title, you have to type. There is nothing that is not available on Google Scholar. If you don't find it, then you have to manually type the title of your paper. So this paper I want to refer. You can just put author's name or some title initial. Google Scholar will find out. So clogging free, whatever, some paper. And then whatever your paper is, go to the site. Here you have different formats. So this is the formatting reference. Generally Chicago or MLA is what you prefer for your final thesis. Just copy paste from here. Now while pasting, you have multiple options. So for a thesis, you have to keep source formatting while pasting in your thesis. But here for the presentation, you don't have references like 1 2 3 4, and at the end of the presentation you write references and 1 2 3 4 like you do in report. In the presentations, you always have to give the citation on the slide itself. So but you can't keep this big citation here. So what you have to do, first author, delete all other authors, type ET AL at all and full stop. Hmm? Oang at all. Then don't keep any paper name. You can keep journal name, sensors and actuators, or most of the journals will have short forms. Hmm? Then you can keep 2014. That's it, nothing else. So author name, journal and year, that's it. And most of the times journal is in italics. And then here you change your font size, because most of the things still here I want user to be visible, and this thing most of the times you are taking it from somewhere, so you don't want to show off key I have taken it from somewhere. So that is why we keep this font size as small, like I generally keep it 12 or something, or you can either keep it 16, anything less than 24, depending upon how much emphasis you want on that. Keep it a center align or exactly below the figure. Now you might have two papers, two figures, so you have to give citation in the slide itself. Remember, no citations at the end for the presentation. And now full citation, only the author name at all, and then sensors, actuator, whatever. So generally each journal will have a short form, so you can just click short form for sense and act, B and chem. So you have to find out what is the standard short form for that journal. Most of the peer reviewed or good journals will have short form, otherwise it's IJAR or something, IJCT वगैरह. So most of the Indian journal will have that kind of short forms. So but every journal will have a short form. It doesn't have, you can make your own short form and put it. And this is how your slides should look like. I was showing you about how to put animated thing. So go to the Google Images and type .gif. So you want some GIF. You can click different things and find out when you get a moving GIF somewhere. Let's search for something like dog dancing GIF. GIF stands for graphical interlaced feature or animation. So these are the multiple frames played together. I don't know whether it will move or not. Yes, this dog will dance. No. Most of the GIF takes longer to open. You will see this arrow moving. That means it might be a moving GIF. If you don't, yes, it's a moving GIF. So then right click. So it has a particular procedure of inserting a moving GIF into your presentation. Save picture as dancing.gif. Never copy paste a GIF, it will not work. Go to the desktop and save it. And then go to the picture, go to the insert picture, and then you go to the desktop, dancing.gif. Now this dog will animate if you run the slideshow. Otherwise it won't animate. That's the first rule. So this is how you to put animated things into your slide. Now all the things should be labeled into your diagram always. If even the author has not given label, you have to give label. It's your responsibility, because you have taken this diagram and trying to explain something. Okay. So this is how you have to make a presentation, and always have acknowledgement and thank you slide in the end. Any questions? If you have short of time, you can just give your email address and put any questions slide.